not how much you know that really matters. It is what you do with what you know that actually brings about growth, transformation, and success in different aspects of your life. Many of us have got a tendency of acquiring a lot of knowledge, but we're not intentional on acting on that knowledge that we have acquired. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emanuela Lumene. I am a child of God, a lover of His presence, a radiographer by profession, a certified life coach, and an upcoming baker. For all those that are new to this channel, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, and I formally welcome you to this channel. This is Abundant Life Creation, and on this platform, I take time to share knowledge that is going to help you discover yourself, discover your purpose, discover your hidden abilities and potentials, as well as by looking within yourself to be able to identify the talents, the gifts that God has placed within you, as well as share principles that are going to help you maximize and refine those gifts, those talents, those abilities and potentials within you in order for you to become the best version of yourself. I am a firm believer that it is God's desire for each and every one of us to live a life of abundance. However, He's given us all the responsibility to become intentional creators of that life of abundance. That is, of course, in alignment with the purpose that He has set for our lives. That means that you have a role to play in manifesting the purpose that God has created you to manifest here on earth. It is all not up to God for you to become all He has proposed you to do. There are things that you have to do in order for you to become the person that God has created you to become and fulfill all the ideas, dreams, and visions that He has hidden within you. As long as you're not playing your role, it is wrong for you to start complaining and saying, God, why am I not where you said that I should be? So here it's all about you becoming intentional about your life and taking responsibility about your life. And also note that abundance is not just in one area of your life. God desires that we prosper in all things, in our finances, relationships, spiritual life, mindsets, businesses, careers, in everything that concerns us, even in our emotions. God desires that we are stable in our emotions so that we're able to make the right choices and decisions. So we have been on a journey of self-discovery, and in our previous videos we have been talking about the different phases that one has to go through in order for them to discover themselves. So if you are new to this channel, kindly go through our videos and become more aware on how you can go about your self-discovery journey. And currently we are on the phase of goal setting. Today I want to really talk about two aspects that I believe are very important when it comes to you pursuing your goals, and that is knowledge and competence. I believe that knowledge and competence are two things that are supposed to work hand in hand as you are pursuing your goals if you really desire to see them manifest and get to the level of which you have seen it in your mind. Knowledge. So to begin with, knowledge is a very important aspect when it comes to pursuing your goals. One of the things that limits many of us is the fact that we are not knowledgeable about what it is we want to do. We know what we want to do, but we do not have sufficient knowledge enough to get us from where we are to where we want to be. For example, you are a person that wants to start up a business, or maybe you want to build or go in real estate, or for example, you want to write a book, you want to be an author. Whatever goals that you have set, you have an idea of what you want to do, but you do not know the amount of knowledge that you need. Okay, you do not have enough sufficient knowledge to actually get you from where you are currently to where you want to be, becoming a person who is well recognized in the business sector, or build different houses that you're going to put people on rent. So you know the goal, but you do not have sufficient knowledge. And as a result, in as much as you may have a bigger goal, but if you do not know, or if you do not have enough knowledge that will take you from where you are to where you want to be, the thing is that you will be limited. You always reach a point where you will plateau and tend to go back. If you have ever done a business in the years past, you agree with me that you only got to a certain point in how far you were able to reach in your business was dependent on the knowledge that you had acquired about your business. If you had noticed, you realize that there was always a time in your business where you failed to actually move from that level to the next level. Why? Mostly because you did not have enough knowledge about how to move from where you are to where you wanted to be. If you want to be a business that is recognized on a national scale, believe me, the knowledge that you have attained up to the point where you are in your business is not enough to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So it is very much important for you to be able to acquire knowledge, okay? Acquire knowledge. Whatever goals that you are setting, it is very cardinal for you to sit down and start asking yourself. Learn from people that have gone ahead of you, that have done or ventured in fields that you are interested in. Though the journey may be different from you, but the principles of whatever it is that you have set out to do are actually the same. If you can apply it in your life, you'll be able to get the results that you are seeing other people getting. So it is important that you acquire enough knowledge, okay? But then one thing that I really want to emphasize is that do not just be a person that is more like a storage of knowledge. So many of us have got a tendency of acquiring a lot of knowledge. We're so zealous, like we're so passionate. Whenever you see something that is talking about business, you hear that there's a seminar, you are always going places, reading books, listening to mentors, listening to people that are your mentors, reading and acquiring various kinds of knowledge. You are storing it all in your mind, but you are not acting on it. All you do is read and read and read, and there's just that satisfaction that most people tend to get, especially people that love to read. There's a satisfaction that they tend to get when they are acquiring knowledge. The more they acquire knowledge, the more they feel, oh my god, okay, I'm getting there. So don't get me wrong, acquiring knowledge is very important, but if you're not acting on that knowledge, then you're just having head knowledge. You're just filling your mind with information that you are not utilizing. And believe me, the information that you have right now, or the information that you have actually acquired, can actually push you from where you are to where you want to be if you had been intentional. And you may have even been at a different stage in your life if you were acting on what you have been learning all these years. So do not just be a person that is that desires to just acquire knowledge, but then you are not actually doing anything about it. In this world that we live in, if you are a person that just knows things but you cannot produce results, you are not going to be recognized or given opportunities. For example, you may go to school, learn a course, and know your course in your mind, but if you cannot act upon it, or if you cannot do what you have learned, no person is going to employ you. You can go for a job interview, they will listen to you and they'll be like, oh my god, this person is actually very knowledgeable. But then they take you to the station and ask you to do what you have just taught them, and you are blank, you have no idea, you don't know how to do it. They're not going to get you, in as much as you can speak or say a lot of things about your field, but if you're not able to produce the results, then that means that you are not going to be given that opportunity. So most of the opportunities are closed for many of us because we lack the competence. You need to get to a point in your life where you begin to gain mastery over the areas that you are passionate about, over your goals, and become very intentional about acting or building, developing your skill. Because for every stage that your goal is going to go through, there's a certain level of skill that you need to attain. You acquire knowledge, quite right, but make sure that you are building the skill of the necessary skills that you need in order for you to be able to become a person that is competent. Many people are not bringing opportunities your way because they don't see that you have the ability to actually deliver what you say you will do. So even as you are sitting down to write down your goals and pursue your goals, I want you to acquire knowledge, at the same time develop your skill to a point where you become so competent enough that people will be willing and ready to either recommend you to other people, or call you each and every time opportunities show up. So I would love to encourage each and every one of you to actually subscribe to this channel. If like, comments, share your comments in this section on how your self-discovery journey is going. Kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you're notified each and every time that I share a video on this channel. And I would also love to encourage you all to like and comment on this platform, because the more you do that, the more YouTube actually recommends our videos to other people, and more people are going to be impacted with the knowledge that we're sharing on this platform. So thank you so much. Till we meet next time, continue being intentional about acquiring knowledge as well as develop the skills so that you may become competent as you pursue your goals to become the better version of yourself. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.